up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
Lights, cam, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Lights, cam, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm ballin' like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your chest. Hit him with the right, then I hit him with the left. Ooh, ooh. Then the juke move, Heisman, stiff arm, lights out, you snooze. Lights, cam, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Lights, cam, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the 49ers and the Chargers, just ahead on EA Sports.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 401. Northern California visits Southern California. The Niners and Chargers. Off we go from L.A. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And led out by the rookie. Expectations high here as he's making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They started on the ground with Eckler.
you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game. Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Down to the 42, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd and 7, Lance. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 19. 23 yards the pickup there. Our first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the option right is Lance. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. On 2nd and goal, Lance. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the 49ers are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader. We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Okay, 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Operating from the gun. Smart. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
They go play action here on first down. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones, 37 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. Well-executed series has reestablished some confidence in him to run this offense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A nice run here early on, and then take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the ready.
Here's Lance. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And Good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
They continue to run the ball this right over the middle. I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
From midfield, here's Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On second down, here's the option. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Lance. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they do get this across midfield to the 49. A small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Throwing to start the drive. Smart. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. The Lance going to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try and run right on the option. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
From the 25 on second down, Lance able to connect with Mims. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
That's right. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's go.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. Lance looking to throw it. Powering forward. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Lance now on 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. Oh, what a juke into space. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Smart. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, there was nothing open down the field, so give him credit for his patience and not forcing it. Showed a lot of confidence in his big man to just swing it out to the fullback, and they got some good yardage out of it.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first
touchdown Chargers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point safely through. And we are tied at 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams are trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at 3rd and long. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers getting set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, you know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with...
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
Hot routes, if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to bring routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Looking to throw. Smart. This will be caught at about the 5. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down. And this one is right through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So the fumble recovery had himself in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only give up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now taking downfield and punching the end zone without turning it over.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. On the option, running left is Lance. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And now they'll throw with Lance. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Holding, offense.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making...
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Lance and company going on fourth down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on fourth.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert it.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find Gray here. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On play action, Lance. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That's the third time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Second down at 4. Now play fake. Lance. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will put them on top here in the third. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the fourth. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Porter. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They're all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And the tight end goes in motion left. And they run the option on 2nd down. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Lance. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
2nd and 4. Lance now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. A real opportunity for them. Their defense got the key fourth down stop. Now all they need is a field goal to snag the lead. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This is caught by Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st and 10, Smart. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So a nice throw there. And, CD, I'd have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
Now, you know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come, and with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Back to throw. Smart. He finds his man. Complete. It's Porter. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Smart. On the screen, this is Eckler. And some room to run now. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on first down. Smart. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Back to throw again. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So Lance and the Niners down by 2. A minute 11 to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Here's Lance. Pass complete, Samuel. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Lance looking to throw. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Lance. Finding Samuel. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Lance back to throw. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Derwin.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6'4s hitting switch.